Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Drew Creal. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and sometimes I play guitar in real life as well. But what I wanted to do in this video is share with you an original composition that I wrote for two-hand fretboard tapping. This is the tapping etude number 1 in A major. And I just wanted to explain just really quick why I'm doing this. So a few months ago, my mentor and guitar teacher, Shane Roberts, he's an incredible player, incredible teacher here in Nashville. He challenged me to write a tapping etude. So I have done that. I'm actually on my second one now. That one will probably come out next week. But this is an area of my own guitar playing that I've sort of ignored. I've spent a lot of time on alternate picking, economy picking, sweep picking, like all the extreme metal stuff. But tapping was kind of something that I avoided and overlooked for many years. So what I'm doing now is I'm going pretty heavy on two-hand fretboard tapping. I'm trying to get into the 8-finger territory because I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of sounds and intervallic stuff that you can do with two-hand fretboard tapping that you can't do playing guitar with a pick. So this is something I wanted to share with you guys. This is my first etude. It's in A major. It's highly inspired by the Franz Liszt Reminiscences pieces for piano. So I'm basically taking some of those chord progressions and improvising over those until I have something interesting and cool to play. If you look up Franz Liszt S400, right about the 8-minute mark is where some of the chord progressions and ideas in my etude kind of originate from. But it doesn't sound anything like that. I'm just using that as inspiration. But I'm really excited about this project. I've got several other projects happening on my channel. I'm working on a jazz fusion prog rock EP with guitarist Christian Colabelli. Nathan Sletner is playing drums on that, although Jordan McGee from the band Advent played drums on one of the tracks. So hopefully that will be out later this year. We are on our third song. It's in production right now. Nathan's tracking drums next week for that. I'm really stoked for that. I have a podcast on a separate channel. It's called the Shred Sessions Podcast. So if you like brutal heavy metal, deathcore, death metal, metalcore, I interview bands and I interview artists that I have access to. I've got a new Shred Sessions episode that I'll be doing coming out next week. That's with Ray Suey from 6 Feet Under and Waking the Cadaver. That's going to be a pretty sick episode. Christian and I are going to be hanging out with Ray, talking to him. In addition to all of that fun stuff, I've got a couple gear demos coming out. I've been using the Tonex, and in fact, I'm using the Tonex on the tapping etude. I'm using a Soldano S100, SLO 100 amp model and an orange cabinet for the amp tones on that, which is pretty exciting. There are a lot of exciting things happening on the channel. If there's something that I'm missing that you're not seeing that you want to see more of from me, please let me know. Drop a comment in this video and I'll try to get to it. But mainly, generally speaking, I'm trying to focus more on just putting out original music, making videos like this, sharing with you guys the process of making original music. I'm a little discouraged with the YouTube guitar gear space. I'm seeing a lot of videos talking about how guitar YouTube is dead. So that's kind of an interesting topic. I may make a independent video on that topic if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on that. Mainly what I want to do is make music and put out records. That's what I'm motivated to do right now. So if you haven't seen me a lot lately on YouTube, that's why. One more thing I wanted to mention, I recently relaunched my guitar lessons website. It's called lessonswithdrew.com. I'm going to be putting some courses up there. I'm going to be putting this etude up there. If you want to purchase for just a couple dollars the tab, the guitar profile for this etude, you can do that on my website, lessonswithdrew.com. You can also contact me through the website if you're interested in guitar lessons, if you want to work on improving your guitar skills, alternate picking, economy picking, death metal guitar playing, technical death metal guitar playing, all of that good stuff. You can reach out to me through my website. So without further ado, here is the tapping etude.